Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a new video. Sorry, this one's a little bit later than normal. I know you guys like them when I post earlier in the day, so I'll try to do that moving forward. But this is episode 30 of Top 5 Niches of the Week. I've got 5 hand-picked print-on-demand niches, all in high demand. Don't worry, I validated them using Amazon because they make that BSR data point public so that we know how well things are selling. But I got 5 hand-picked high-demand niches that you can use to create print-on-demand designs and sell them on Amazon and also sell them on other marketplaces. Again, I use Amazon to do the research, but you should also be taking your designs, listing them on other platforms like Redbubble, like Etsy, using the Printful integration or whatever integration you prefer, Printify, I know that's popular, eBay, wherever else, guys. I mean, take your designs, maximize coverage, make as much money as possible because you don't know where all of your customers shop, even though most of them do shop on Amazon. So that's a good place to start. Anyways, let's get started. Real quick, if you aren't subscribed to my channel and you want to hit that big red button, you can look forward to these videos this week. I'm going to do a video on the top distressed fonts for print on demand. I'm going to do some Etsy shop reviews, probably do some Redbubble shop reviews since I didn't find time to do them this past week and I was supposed to. And I've been wanting to do this video on increasing productivity, so I'm definitely going to get that done this week. So if you want to subscribe, you can look forward to those. Also, I got to cover the winners from this past week's print on demand giveaway. So congratulations to these 2 winners. I'll be reaching out to you after this. And if you stay till the end, I've got another giveaway this week. So I will announce who's sponsoring it and how you can enter. By the way, right there in the description, I've got a free 8-day print on demand mini course that you can take advantage of completely free, delivered to you via email. And I've got a print on demand Facebook community. If you'd like to join, I'd love to have you. All right, let's get into these niches. So niche number 1, Christmas niche. It says, "Dear Santa, they are the naughty ones," and it's got arrows pointing different directions. So it's not going to be a bestseller year round, but certainly in the holiday times, this is going to sell well. And what I liked about it is that it didn't feel like there was any one shirt that was too top heavy that had really pulled away from the pack. I mean, the shirt that got on my radar, I'll show you in a second, but outside of the one I'm going to show you, it seemed like a lot of the BSRs were pretty well spread out, as meaning like I think they were basically 100K or more. And to me, that indicates that there's probably room for improvement on a lot of these designs that are ranking really well. So if they're ranking well with decent designs, I mean, you can see this is the top of page 1 when I did a search. You know, none of these are that great. And again, they're all on black shirts. So why not sell a green shirt or a red shirt, right? It's Christmas. Or a white shirt. I mean, that works too. This was the shirt that is the best seller. And I mean, yeah, it's got the best design too. But like I was just saying, a lot of room for improvement on some of the existing designs that would be your competition in this niche. This one you can see here, this is the Flying Research. I talked about them last week, new research tool from the Flying Upload. But there's just a BSR jump. And normally I show Merch Ninja where the BSR goes down and that's good. In this case, BSR going up is good because they've inverted it on Flying Research. You can see here that it jumped from October at about 370,000 BSR straight down to like 50,000 BSR. And it's just been getting better and better since then with a current BSR of basically 30,000. Niche number 2. All right, another Christmas niche. And after I think this one, I think it's non-Christmas niches. So just so you guys know. And this one is there's some hose in this house. Now, if you guys saw my collaboration with Shimmy Morris, Detour Shirts, Juna, and Alexandra Strambu earlier this week, this was one of the shirts that we selected as one of the best holiday t-shirts. And I didn't realize until I was on the call with them that this is extra popular in 2020 due to a really popular song where they kind of repeat that phrase in the intro to the song. Side note, like I had heard that clip because it's a sample from an older song. And I had heard like the Baltimore Club version of this. If you want to go YouTube that, it's pretty funny. But you probably don't want to, trust me. It's not a good song. Anyways, I just think this is a funny niche and it's selling really well. Like look at the bestseller, 32,000 BSR, number 2, 139,000, number 3, 52,000, number 4, 119,000. And again, you're not competing with older shirts in this niche. Even though it doesn't say 2020 on it, it's really unlikely that there was a lot of competition pre-2020, given that a song released this year is directly attributed to a lot of the sales being made right now. So I think this is a good niche with a lot of opportunity. This one from Flying Research, I mean, it's got a consistently low BSR. It's just alternating, kind of consolidating in the 40,000 to 50,000 BSR range. And even this one you can see is relatively new. It hasn't been on, it hasn't been live and selling for very long. It looks like 11/9. So November 9th was when it was first posted. So, I mean, that's just going to show you guys that there's room in this niche for new designs. And it's got a BSR of 45,000. Niche number 3. All right, this one, do it at your own risk. It says just endure the suffering. And if you're wondering what this is, it is a play on words for a football team in the NFL. And you're like, oh, wait, Ryan, you're telling us to infringe. No, I'm not telling you to infringe. It says just endure the suffering. Just endure the suffering is not trademarked. I looked it up, all right? So you're not selling or infringing on any NFL teams. You're saying a quote that people who are in that market or that watch that team or that are fans of that team will very likely want a shirt like this, okay? Now, if you go for this, don't blame me. I wouldn't put the word Jets in the title. I would put just endure the suffering. That's what I would do personally. But also, I mean, if you guys watch the NFL, like, you know, I do, the Jets lost on a like last second Hail Mary play today because their defensive coordinator is an idiot and called a blitz when all you need to do is drop everybody back. And yeah, I'm sure these shirts saw a spike in sales today as a result of that pass. And here you go. Flying Research shows, it looks like it went from 200K BSR down to like 650K. So maybe the Jets had a win during that time. I'm kidding. I doubt they did. And probably outside the season. Season probably hadn't even started yet. And then it jumps right back up to 100K BSR and gets better and better. But if you actually look at this niche, I mean, you can make some sales here. There was only, I think, 40 something results returned when I initially looked for just endure the suffering. I'm repeating that because I don't want people saying, oh, it's an NFL. It's not an NFL. It's just endure the suffering. It's 4 words. And that phrase isn't trademarked. So, and if you sell a shirt that says just endure the suffering, you'll be one of less than 50. And a lot of the BSRs were like under 500K. As you can see here, this row of shirts, 670K, 43K, 182K, 289K. So, you know, a lot of money to be made there because the Jets suck. All right, niche number 4. This one, I don't really get why it's so popular other than maybe it's just a Christmas thing. And it says, but officer, the sign said do a burnout. And it's like that road sign with the squiggly wheel tracks. And yeah, I mean, Flying Research, or was it Merch Ninja? Merch Ninja suggested this one to me. I looked at the BSRs. I saw 87K, 20K, 238K, 556K. So all good BSRs. All of page 1 had sales and relatively low BSRs. So it seems like this niche as a whole is selling pretty darn well. And again, I mean, there's a lot of ways to make a design similar to this and make it your own. I mean, for sure, there's a lot of ways. Even these 4, you can see that like the way the text is positioned and even the sign is white on the one all the way to the left and mixing in various colors. So there's a lot you can do with a design like this in the car niche, right? This is going to be sold to people that like cars or somebody that wants to give a gift to a car lover. And also the video I'm going to be dropping this week with the top distressed fonts may be interesting to check out too. You know, because it looks like distressed fonts are really popular in this space. All right, niche number 5. This one says, what happens in Vegas started in Oakland. It's a play on words from what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, as you probably already knew. But if you didn't know, the Las Vegas Raiders football team, and you're saying, Ryan, you're telling us to infringe on another football team? Guys, what does this have to do with football? It says what happens in Vegas started in Oakland. That's it. That's it. Call it what it is. Put that text on a shirt and then call it what it is. Got it? Like, there's 2 ways to go about this. There's the people who lose their accounts trying to game the keyword system. Just don't be that guy. Just make a shirt that says what happens in Vegas started in Oakland. You're not infringing on anything. Those are 2 locations on planet Earth and a phrase of words that aren't trademarked that you're selling on a shirt. Get it? All right. You're not doing anything like shifty or anything like that here. Am I saying that these people aren't? These people might be, because notice they're mixing in. Does any of them say football? Yeah, like the first one there. It says football t-shirt, Oakland, Vegas. Like, I wouldn't be doing that. I don't want to get anywhere close to suggesting to this algorithm that my intent is to, in some roundabout way, make money off of an NFL team. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make a shirt that says what happens in Vegas started in Oakland, and then put the text that the shirt says in the listing. Because I know, you know, and at least one of you guys is going to get mad at me in the comments for saying this, but I don't care, to be honest, because I'm doing top 5 niches of the week research, looking at what's selling, making sure it's not trademarked. Okay, every box is checked. And there's a lot of opportunity in this niche and the one I mentioned earlier. Very few results and really nice sales. So a couple of you guys are going to take this and run. Just don't be that guy that tries to game the keyword system and get cute, because that's how you get in trouble. You don't need to do that here. Just sell in the niche. All right. All right. So 200K BSR fell to 50K BSR and has since been improving. It looks like to look at that 15,000 BSR. So this one's doing really well, but you don't have to put a football helmet on the design, by the way. Like if I made this design, I wouldn't put a football helmet on it just to not even suggest that I want this to have anything to do with football. Even though the people who buy it will know, you know what I mean? I personally wouldn't want to make any indicator that I knew that this was affiliated with football. I would just think, hey, it's 2 locations and that's that. All right, looking ahead, we have December 14th, we have National Monkey Day. December 15th, Pythagorean Theorem Day for the math nerds. December 17th, Ugly Sweater Day. December 17th, again, International Migrants Day. And December 17th, Wright Brothers Day. So a lot of like airplane shirts may sell leading up to that. By the way, I pull that list from Merch Ninja. They have an events tab. All right, bonus shirts. I got 2 bonus shirts for you that I thought were hilarious. This one says, if you can read this, I was forced to put my controller down and re-enter society. So it's a funny gamer shirt. Obviously, the gaming stuff is going to sell really well in the 4th quarter and be given as Christmas gifts, most likely. But this shirt's just hilarious because it's kind of true. Anybody that you can see wearing that shirt had to leave their games behind and go outside. And, you know, it's funny because in 2020, it's like, oh, no, don't go outside. Stay inside. Stay inside. And you're like, wait, you're telling me to stay inside and play video games all day? All right. And this one says, my cough is not from the virus. And it's got a weed leaf on it. Now, I wouldn't sell this shirt, so I put it under bonus, but it is actually selling really well, and I do think it's pretty funny. All right, deleted designs, again, pulled from Merch Ninja. I'm not 100% sure why some of these were pulled. You can see that it looks like that specific design style with the locations. Interesting. They might have all included like some string of protected words or whatnot, because you can see 5 of them right there. Like Green Bay, Wisconsin. And you're like, oh, well, maybe that has something to do. No, but then you see Beckley, West Virginia, Enumclaw, Washington, Linden, Washington. So I don't know, but they definitely were scaling out designs, probably using AutomatePOD, by the way, if you guys want design automation. The rest of these, nothing's really standing out to me as obvious of why they were removed. So your guess is as good as mine. All right, giveaway number 20. By the way, 20 weeks straight of giving away my print-on-demand mega pack. How awesome is that? Completely free to enter, by the way. This week is sponsored by Merch Titans Automation for upload automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools for niche research, and All Sunsets premium pre-made professional quality sunset graphics that sell extremely well. I mean, recently I've been selling like minimum, no less than like 50 shirts a day using All Sunsets, no less than. Granted, it's the 4th quarter, so sales are crazy, but you know, I mean, it works. Just try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. By the way, they're running a sale right now. You can join for, I think, $19. Normally it's $27, so you can lock in the lowest price possible. At $19, it's less than $2 a month for an annual license. So there's a link in the description, and show them some love because they're sponsoring the giveaway too. So check it out. There's a link in the description again if you'd like to enter the free giveaway. And right before we leave, just wanted to remind you I have a full print-on-demand course, 10 modules, over 100 lectures, showing you exactly how I built my print-on-demand business, scaled it, and then now automate it to the tune of 6-figure profits. It's a full knowledge transfer from me to you. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description. All right, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching till the end. If you haven't already and you want to hit that like button, that would be awesome. And if you're not subscribed and you want to hit the big red button, I would really appreciate that. But thanks, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.